PlayStation is looking to update us again in the next couple of months. Let's talk about what we want to see and what they need to prove. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you are well. Today I want to talk about the rumored PlayStation event that is meant to be happening in the next month or so. Obviously, we just got a PlayStation State of Play recently, which focused on a lot of games coming in the very near future, including Deathloop, a bunch of indies and third parties slated for 2021. Some slated for early 2022. PlayStation noted that they should have more updates in the next few weeks or month or so, noting that there'll be more updates to come this American summer, which ends at the end of August. So safe to say that we should be hearing from them within the next 6 weeks. A new rumor started by Robert Serrano notes that PlayStation is having an event in August. They'll be updating us on Horizon Forbidden West, the new God of War, PlayStation VR, and more. Robert has a hit and miss track record, so not sure how much stock to put into his tweet. We'll just have to wait and see. Regardless of if his tweet is accurate or not, we're going to get an update from PlayStation, and if it's to be a traditional PlayStation showcase like we got in June and September of last year, more of a meaty 45-minute to 60-minute update of their first party and exclusive content, then I would like to discuss what I think they should show in order to placate the currently somewhat frustrated PlayStation fanbase. There has been a general feeling that we haven't heard from PlayStation in a long time. We don't know what's around the corner. We haven't heard updates from some of their biggest games in a long time, and obviously there's been some less than positive news out of PlayStation, noting that things like God of War and Gran Turismo have been delayed into 2022. They're going to be cross-gen titles as well. Horizon Forbidden West is yet to receive an exact release date, and PlayStation has noted that they're still not 100% certain it'll ship this year. It might be delayed into 2022. So here's what I think that they need to achieve with this next update, whatever they do. If it is to be a traditional showcase, which I certainly hope it is, I really enjoyed both of theirs last year. They showed off some fantastic first party and exclusive content and got the PlayStation fan base really excited for the next few years, or the first few years I should say, of the PlayStation 5's life cycle. What I would like to see from them is just a vague roadmap of 2022. What is coming in 2022 and roughly when will it land? I think gameplay is obviously key as well. Xbox recently has copped a lot of criticism for CGI assets that they continue to promote at these events, and PlayStation has been really good about only showing gameplay, or at least in-game engine footage as well. So what I would like to see is confirmation of when Horizon Forbidden West is landing. I have a feeling it's going to be early 2022. I think PlayStation understands they don't need a huge title like Horizon Forbidden West this early, or in this year, I should say. They're still their stock is still constrained by the semiconductor shortage, and they are going to sell every single PlayStation 5 that they put on a shelf between now and the end of the year. And the same for Xbox. I don't think any the lack of Horizon Forbidden West this holiday wouldn't sell more Xboxes. It's not like more PlayStation fans are going to jump over to Xbox. Xbox is experiencing similar hardware shortages as well. So both platform holders are going to sell every single piece of hardware they put on the shelves this year. That I'm almost certain of. So I think giving Guerrilla Games enough time to really polish the sequel to one of the most beloved PlayStation exclusives would be really, really smart. So if Horizon Forbidden West lands in early 2022, which I predict it will, I would just like to see Sony vaguely fill out the rest of the year as well, right? Like, when is Gran Turismo 7 arriving? I would hope that it's coming sometime in the American spring. There's been recent rumblings that maybe a open beta or a closed beta for Gran Turismo 7 is around the corner, so maybe that's something they can at least communicate on, whether it's something that's happening imminently or in the near future. Just give us another in-game trailer, show us some more gorgeous footage, and say, hey, the game is on track for mid-2022 or spring 2022. Another title that we already know is slated for 2022 that I think it would be good to update the PlayStation fanbase on is Forspoken from Square Enix. So it currently has a vague 2022 release window, but if you can narrow that further just to show that there's going to be regular content coming throughout 2022, I think that would be great. Maybe Forspoken can land land in that summer period in the middle of the year for PlayStation. And then God of War, Ragnarok, that's the big exclusive that everyone's waiting to see. Obviously, we saw a teaser from them, I believe at the September event last year, just noting that it was on its way. The original release window was 2021. It's been pushed to 2022. I think that this game can afford to come later in the year. Obviously, if you ship things like Horizon, Gran Turismo and Forspoken within the first 9-8 months of the year, then God of War can land in that fall holiday period around PlayStation VR, but not on top of PlayStation VR as well. So that's what I think their slate will be for 2022. And I think if they honestly deliver some fantastic gameplay footage of those titles and say, hey, here are the 4 big exclusives you're getting from PlayStation in 2022, obviously that won't be the exhaustive list. We might see things like Ghostwire Tokyo from Bethesda pop up throughout the year as well. Maybe Last of Us Factions, although my feeling is that's not coming until 2023. We know how Naughty Dog likes to take their time. I think that'll do well to really placate the fan base and say, hey, we've got some fantastic looking exclusives on the way in 2022. We just need to be patient. Yes, Horizon, might not be coming this year. That is if it's delayed, which I'm putting money on. I think they'll be totally fine with that as long as they know that content's coming. They obviously have had some great experiences this year with Returnal and Ratchet and Clank recently. Cannon Bridge of Spirits is just around the corner and Deathloop shortly after that. I think a showcase like that would do well to sort of satisfy them right now. Throw in maybe a couple of surprises here and there. Is the Metal Gear Bluepoint rumors, are they real at all? What other surprises might we see from PlayStation Studios, or maybe they've got some other director's cuts that they want to promote as well? Is Bluepoint being acquired? I think there's a lot that they can do to sort of really satisfy the PlayStation fan base and just get them excited again. It really feels as though there hasn't been a lot for PlayStation to be excited for or anticipating in the near future and into 2022 for a long time, because we just don't have visibility. And I think that's what most fans are clamoring for right now. Just some visibility, some clarity on what's coming. They don't need to reveal everything like Xbox has done, right? Like to my point in one of my recent videos, I think we have most of the roadmap for Xbox all the way up until the end of 2023, even into 2024. So I'm not asking for that from PlayStation. I don't think anyone else is as well. We know that these are really talented studios and they're working very hard on either sequels to some of the biggest games from PlayStation 4 or new IP as well. There are obviously a bunch of second-party deals that PlayStation has locked in also. I don't think it's going to take much for PlayStation to really deliver a fantastic showcase if that's what they're going to do over the next month or so. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is just more of a speculation video and I'd love to hear your own speculation as well. Obviously, we probably won't have long to see what PlayStation has on offer, and that is really exciting. Please join me this Friday on my Twitch channel for the next episode of The Question Box, which I'll be talking PlayStation with a very good friend from the Australian and New Zealand games industry. I'm really excited to have him on board and dive into a lot of these fantastic PlayStation topics. But until then, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you have been enjoying the content and give us a thumbs up as well. It certainly helps out the video and my channel grow in these formative stages. Please give us feedback as well in the comments below, and until next time, happy gaming.